International contracts are the backbone of global business transactions, providing crucial legal protection when operating across borders. Without them, companies face significant legal and financial risks in the international marketplace. When a business expands globally, it typically needs multiple contracts with various parties, from distributors to freight forwarders. These agreements share similarities with domestic contracts, but contain important differences that address the unique challenges of international commerce. International contracts come in many forms, each serving specific business needs. Distribution agreements allow companies to sell products through foreign partners. Intellectual property licenses protect innovations and brands across borders. Investment agreements secure funding for international ventures. Sales contracts govern the basic exchange of goods between countries. Other common types include supply agreements, letters of credit, franchise agreements, and joint ventures. Companies also frequently use agency agreements, where representatives act on behalf of a business without assuming liability. Brokerage contracts connect buyers and sellers across borders, while technology transfer agreements regulate the sharing of patents and trade secrets internationally. The language of international contracts requires careful consideration. English often serves as the default language, even when neither party comes from an English-speaking country. This practice can create complications if signatories later claim they didn't understand what they agreed to. To prevent such disputes, contracts may include provisions where parties waive their right to claim misunderstanding, or implement dual language versions with English designated as the governing language. Including a clause that specifies the official language for all dealings is advisable, and having certified translations can provide additional security. Negotiating international contracts demands attention to several critical elements. One of the most important decisions is determining which country's laws will govern the agreement and where disputes will be resolved. This choice of law and jurisdiction can significantly impact how contract provisions are interpreted and enforced. In the United States, domestic contracts typically fall under the Uniform Commercial Code, while international sales often default to the United Nations Convention on contracts for the international sale of goods. However, parties frequently negotiate alternative arrangements based on their preferences and legal traditions. American companies often prefer New York law, while European and Middle Eastern parties may find English law acceptable. Asian businesses might favor the legal systems of Australia or Singapore. Selecting mutually agreeable governing law helps both parties better anticipate how contract terms will be interpreted. When drafting international contracts, several key considerations must be addressed. Regulatory compliance ensures adherence to trade laws, taxation policies, and industry regulations in all relevant countries. Contract language and interpretation sections clearly define terms to prevent misunderstandings. Dispute resolution mechanisms establish procedures for handling conflicts through arbitration, mediation, or litigation. Force majeure clauses address unexpected circumstances like natural disasters or political upheaval that could prevent contract fulfillment. Intellectual property protection safeguards patents, trademarks, and proprietary knowledge in foreign jurisdictions. Other essential elements include clearly identifying all parties and their responsibilities, outlining performance expectations and sales goals, and specifying shipping and payment terms. Termination procedures should be detailed to avoid creating a material breach of contract. An arbitration clause is particularly valuable in international agreements, as it specifies exactly how disputes will be resolved. Many contracts designate neutral arbitration bodies, like the International Chamber of Commerce, to handle conflicts fairly. Currency considerations also play a significant role in international contracts. Fluctuations can impact contract values, making it important to include currency adjustment clauses or implement hedging strategies to minimize financial risks. Given the complexity of international business law, working with experienced legal professionals is essential when drafting these agreements. Attorneys with expertise in global commerce can ensure contracts comply with all relevant regulations, close potential legal loopholes, and include robust protection mechanisms. International contracts serve as the foundation for successful global business relationships. By carefully addressing jurisdiction, language, dispute resolution, and other key considerations, companies can minimize risks and create enforceable agreements that protect their interests across borders.